Hi guys, Andy here. So I have another Dodocool product with me here. I quite like Dodocool products. They generally seem to be well made, good quality. This one is a fast wireless charging car mount. Very well packed in. Honestly, it actually took me quite a bit of time to get the sleeve off, get the little boxes out. And as we can see, let's open the smaller one first. We will reveal here a vent mount. So it'll clip, slide backwards and clip into the vent, and then there's a screw and a kind of adjustable head that obviously you can loosen or tighten once you've adjusted to the angle that suits you. Then here we have the actual brackets or mount, perhaps you might call it. Everything's adjustable via some buttons on the back. The bottom element is not spring-loaded, but the sides, when you press, you can see they slide out in quite a cool fashion, and they just squeeze back in, and that's how you would clamp your phone in, as you can see here. So this is the first time I'd put the phone in place, and I'm thinking it doesn't feel all that well gripped, shall we say. So I'll squeeze it in there, give it a bit of a shake to see. Well, actually, let's attach it to the vent mount itself. Slide it into place. There we go. You can see there's a bit of a gap already, and of course then it fell out. But what I realised, if you squeeze a bit harder at the back of it, so you almost bend the arms outwards slightly, it does grip it much firmer, and actually then it holds it fine. So you squeeze a bit closer to the back, you see how they do bend slightly, but actually then it's held very firmly. Of course, I hadn't tightened up the back, but there we go. So, I mean, I have to say, when I was using it, I didn't have any problems with the phone falling out. It does hold it in place just fine. There's another option though, if you don't want to use the vent mount. There is your more traditional in some ways, I suppose, one that will just stick onto the dash. We also have a micro USB, which is going to plug into the base of the mount, or the mount itself. There we go, it fits fine. We have obviously the sort of cigarette lighter adapter that's branded. Look, it says Dodocool on it. Why not? If the camera would focus, there you go. It's quite small, but obviously does the job just fine. Provides the right amount of power to the mount itself. So I'm going to use the vent mount in my car. I don't think my dash is sort of flat or shiny enough for the other one to stick on it properly. So we'll head out to the car now, and we'll see how easy it is to fit. Now I would say be careful. The first time I put it in, I thought it was in place and it fell off as I was driving. So just make sure that the hook is properly clipped around the plastic of the vent. And there's a bit of movement, kind of up and down movement, but actually when you press, it's fine. It's pretty sturdy. When you put a phone in, I think the extra bit of weight holds it downwards. I think that's how the design is. It looks a neat enough charger and mount. One thing I did notice, when you plug in the power, it is quite a small little power socket, and actually for me it was quite hard to pull it back out again. You see the lights lit up there, and there's a light on the bottom of the mount itself, because I've plugged it into an always on socket. When the phone is in place, we can see there that it's fast charging wirelessly. And let's look at the numbers. So I actually charged this indoors at night. 26 past 10, it was at 29%. In half an hour, it managed to go up to 61, so that's 32% in the first half an hour. And then for it to charge all the way to full, so from 29% to full, an hour and 39, I think that is. I don't think that's too bad. They claim on Amazon, it says sort of come charge from empty to full in 2.5 hours, and actually, yeah, that's pretty much on track to do that. So all round good charging times. So all in all, I think it's quite a good mount. It's easy to operate, it's easy to use. The phone comes in and out nice and easily. And if you're watching this video before the 31st of October, have a look in the video description, because I've got a code that gets you 25% off. So click the link down below. use the code and you'll get it, instead of £27 or £26.99, you get a quarter off. I should have worked out what that would be. What's it going to be? £6.50 or so off. If you're watching after October 31st, sorry, you're too late. But it's still a good mount anyway, so take a look. There you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. My name's Andy. I'll catch you all again soon.